Here's what we know. Experts are calling for immediate measures to address the gender gap between men and women in the technological sectors. Today is the World's Girls in ICT Day, which the world is marking under the theme Expanding Horizons and also Challenging Attitudes. The International Telecom Union, which is ITU, for instance, is asking for the promotion of the use of information and communication technology to ensure women and girls have the necessary skills and tools to fully exploit the benefits of today's digital economy. So how can we achieve this target? Joining us via Zoom now is Grace Simpson, lecturer at Computer Science Department at the Ghana Communications Technology University. Thank you so much for your time. So we know that we're celebrating Girls in ICT Day, but there are many people out there who don't even know about the essence of the celebration. Help us understand today's event.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. Today we are celebrating Girls in ICT or technology to help create awareness that there still is room for women to join technology. And as much as women are joining, we also want to let our voices be heard, that we can communicate effectively to the economy by the use of technology.
Well, but we know that, for instance, there's that inequality which still prevails, and many efforts are being made from all angles to achieve that target. Why are we having that difficulty in simply bridging the gap?
I believe one key thing is the lack of mentorship for young women who are upcoming in technology, and also for the right information that has to be given to them through these mentorship programs. For one, most women think that it is difficult to be in technology, most especially because it involves mathematics and some kind of programming. But with the right mentorship and women who have made it or still in the tech space, we can now address this issue and try and bridge the gap.
Is the challenge largely about training, or there are other external factors that are accounting for this?
Basically, there is the UN SDG goal that hopes to train women in technology, and that will bring that sort of gap for the inequality. But also there is that willingness for women to take up these training. So there are a lot of training awareness in the university for women to take up these courses, as well as there are institutions like ours, Ghana Communication Technology University, who try to go out to the lower sessions in the training sessions, say from SSS, where we can capture them and then try and introduce these tech courses to them even before they come to the university level.
How bad is the situation, for instance, in developing nations like Ghana? The belief is we're even struggling with infrastructure. It's not there. So how then do you get to teach more girls to appreciate technological advancements and the need for such advancements in both education and industry as well?
And I think for talking from my experience from our university, we try as much as possible to make the necessary infrastructure available for our students. Just recently, we launched in our faculty that will be made available to students with all the necessary gadgets or environment to improve upon the gap that exists. So universities are taking it up upon themselves to provide where the lack is in terms of infrastructure, as well as qualified people who can teach these courses.
So as we pursue that agenda of bridging the gap and also ensuring that women benefit from the use of technology, how then do we translate that from the academia training side into feeding the development of the nation, for instance? That's where we need to see the real effects of pushing more girls in ICT. How do we achieve that?
Right, so right from the university level, curriculum is developed in such a way that we identify gaps within the business field, where we give to students as projects. For a course I'm teaching this semester, we are doing web development, where we put the students in groups And they've been giving special topics to create certain kinds of websites for companies. And so from the university level, they are equipped with these kind of skills where if they go out into the industry, it's already a gap that is being bridged out there. From the training, they are given practical experience, and then we target certain companies that we can provide solutions for them. So by the time they complete, they've worked with certain companies that have a need, and they've been able to get that experience that they can move on as well.
Right. Grace, and for instance, you are an IT person. As a female yourself, what has been the challenge for you in the practical world? I mean, working as a female who understands the space and working in that digital environment as well.
I think one key challenge is the fact that you have to push as hard as the men are doing. And for every woman, you would have your physical struggles here and there. But aside that, you have to put it on the side and try to strive. So you don't have the mindset of, oh, I'm a woman, and so I might be given certain privileges. But if you put it upon yourself that you have equal opportunities as the men, then you would behave and pick up certain opportunities as you go along. So there are challenges, but your mindset matters, your planning matters, and your priorities as well.
Obviously, we can't shy away from government policy. What can we do to better the various policies that we have been run, for instance, by the Communications Ministry, to help young girls to get to know the power of IT?
I believe that women have to be involved in creating these policies, because we would understand what we are in and will be able to bring out these challenges and find solutions to them. So if women are fully involved in policy development regarding the field that we are in, then we can now put forward solutions to these challenges.
Grace Simpson, I'm grateful that you've been able to join us. You're still watching The Pulse. We'll be back after this short break.